Good evening, King of Kenya family. It's your boy Archie Kamau. You know what time it is. And today, Manze, it's not all happy moods because we're here to talk about a very serious situation regarding the Patrick Matasi situation, obviously, the match fixing allegations. And yeah, let's dive into it. So, on Thursday, was it on Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday, there was a video coming out of Patrick Matasi, former goalkeeper. Well, I'll just like to say former because obviously right now he's suspended. But former Harambee Stars goalkeeper Patrick Matasi, there was a video that was circulating around of that was going around. And it was very alarming because it was a video that someone was talking to him and was telling him to allow some goals to enter and for him to concede a couple of goals, um, especially in the first half. So for those who have not watched the video, I think I'll let the video play now.
I repeat again before the boss.
Yes.
This is a first deal.
Yeah.
I beg you. You know how we have done business with you.
I know.
I've never let you down.
Yeah.
You have never let me down. My business with you, zero failure.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So I give you whatever will be given to me straight. I forward to you.
Okay.
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 Immediately I forward to you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a phone call.
Yeah.
And boss will confirm you have received.
Okay.
Then deal is on.
Okay.
That first half, bro.
Yeah.
What we want must come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then my deal should not go to.
Nice. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. The 37-year-old Patrick Matasi. This guy has played for like he has played for Kakamega Homeboys, he has played for Police FC, he has played for he's played for Harambee Stars, and it is now coming out that he's allegedly he's been match fixing the games that he has been playing in, which is very controversial, especially if you look at that Cameroon game where he the goals that he's been conceding, especially for a level of player like Patrick Matasi, it is baffling, to say the least. Especially if you're like if you follow Harambee Stars that like very much and very often, or like you've been following Patrick Matasi, or like you watch the KPL. It is very shocking and baffling, when it comes out and it looks like that your main goalkeeper, like the main guy, has been fixing games, and especially I've heard that it has something to do with sports betting, and it is very crazy, especially if you've watched the video. The someone is talking to him, telling him to concede two goals in the first half, and telling him that he will hold his other side of the bargain if Patrick Matasi concedes those two goals. And my question is what is the FKF going to do? Because this situation, I've seen people go online and talk about that if players are paid more if players are paid more, that they will stop match fixing. And I would just like to say that that is not that is obviously a solution, but obviously it is not the root of the problem. I mean, the people who are bribing these players, I mean, those people need to be brought accountable, and there needs to be laws, and there needs to be punishment and fines, like stopping people from going ahead and bribing these players. Because today it is Patrick Matasi, tomorrow you never know. It could be another player, it could be Eric Ouma, it could be Olunga, it could be Mohamed Bajaba. But the thing is, you never know. And this is not the first time, obviously, that this is happening, especially if you follow Kenyan football and you follow football in general. Match fixing has been going on ever since the scandals of Akina Juventus in the Serie A. You know, Juventus Juventus. You're trying to tell me Juventus was not paying its team properly? I mean, they were stripped of their title and sent back to Serie B. So in my opinion, I feel like everyone in that video should be held accountable, and especially we should just wait, because I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to be the judge and to be the executioner. I'm not here to do that. My only work here is to report on the situation going on. Because coming off from Sunday, after having that beautiful game. I mean, obviously we lost to Gabon, but if you're watching the game, you could clearly see that Kenya was doing an amazing job, and we were just not getting lucky with our chances. And after coming from that, and us having Benny McCarthy coming in, and Harambee Stars, obviously having played the way they played on Sunday. I mean, at Nyayo Stadium. I mean, it's very baffling and it's very confusing. For us to have that great game on Sunday, and then for us to go in on to go in on Thursday, and we heard that. Our main goalkeeper was match fixing. I mean, look at AFCON 2019. Some of the goals that we are conceding. I mean, I'm not saying that Patrick Matasi was also match fixing in that game, but you never know. When an allegation like this comes out, it is very crazy to come. I mean, it is very hard to come out and defend a player like this because when the player was asked, he obviously said it was AI, artificial intelligence. That's what he said. And right now, I feel like we should just wait for FKF to finish this investigation. But in my opinion, I feel like there needs to be laws put in place. There needs to be fines handed out. There needs to be suspensions, and not just any suspensions. I'm talking about career suspensions because match fixing is not something that, especially for us, if you're a Harambee Stars fan, obviously I'd assume all Kenyans are Harambee Stars fans. If you're a Harambee Stars fan, I mean, it is very baffling, and we need to see players being suspended because you're not training. There's many players that we can get. There's many goalkeepers that we can obviously get. Someone also like Ian Otieno. Otieno had a very wonderful game on Sunday, by the way. I mean, he only conceded 2 goals, and that was like off a penalty from Pierre, from Abumaye. It's Abumaye for crying out loud. I mean, come on, he's played in the Premier League. But I'm obviously going to talk about that game in depth in another video. But I was only here to talk about the Patrick Matasi situation and match fixing in general. And whatever your opinions are, I feel like you should drop them down in the comments below. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's engage in this because if we don't engage in this, I mean, what is going to happen? So yeah, man, I would just like to say big up Ian Otieno. Big up Ian Otieno, by the way, our keeper right now. He plays for Richards Bay FC. Yeah, and that was the whole video, man. I just felt like I needed to rant about it, and Manze, it's not something that as Kenyans we should be overlooking it, and we should be just, this is, I mean, right now we are looking to qualify for the World Cup. I mean, we need Harambee Stars to be able to perform and to be able to be consistent in these tournaments and to be consistent in these qualifiers, and we can't do that if we have certain players and certain people who are trying to bribe players, for them to match fix the game, especially if you look at it, it's not even to benefit anything but just sports betting. So I feel like FKF needs to take a responsibility, and also the players need to be talked to. Obviously, to be told like, oh, you're not supposed to do this. Obviously, So, and even the pay, and even the wages, increase their wages, banner. Because at this point, banner, you look at Kenya, and the current wage for the team is, I think, averaging about £1,700 to about like £1,800, and some people that may look like a lot of money, but when it comes to footballers, it's still not enough. So I feel like FKF should like try and increase the player wages, but I've also talked about it. Like, it's still not enough. People who are paying these bribes should stand trial, and they should be fined. They should be put. There should be arrests. So this is not something as Kenyans we should take lightly. And coming off this Patrick Matasi situation, we need to fix up, and we need to look at these players more keenly, especially right now when we're talking about a new era, a Benny McCarthy era. We need to fix up, manze. Yeah, and that was it, manze. That was the rant. That was the whole rant. And until next time, manze, I'll see you later, manze. Especially tomorrow, we're having the Mashe Meji Derby. Yeah, you already know I'll be covering that. I'll be making a video on that after the game. Even before the game, I'll be checking the lineups. Yeah. Let's catch up tomorrow. And if you're going to Nyayo Stadium, have a lovely day. Make sure you have fun, manze. Don't cause commotion. Don't cause chaos, manze. Have a lovely day tomorrow at the at Nyayo Stadium. Sorry, and yeah, enjoy the derby, bana. I'll see you next time. And as you always know, you know what time it is. It's kick off Kenya time, manze. I'll see you in another one.